2020 has been the craziest year in the life of every Georgian. Unless you're 102 years or older, old enough to remember the flu pandemic of 1918. But guess what? If you're a Georgia voter, things are going to get crazier coming out of the pandemic. And I'm not talking about the presidential election. Georgia's top two federal elected officials are the state's two U.S. senators. And this year, we're going to elect both of the state's U.S. senators on November 3rd for the first time since 1932. And here's why that is. Due to his health, Senator Johnny Isakson resigned from the U.S. Senate effective December 31, 2019, with 2 years remaining in his 6-year term. Under Georgia law, a special election has to be held the next time there's a federal election to fill it. Georgia Governor Brian Kemp appointed Kelly Loeffler to temporarily fill Senator Isakson's seat, only until the national election on November 3, 2020. So no big deal to pick two senators instead of one, right? Just one more box to check. Well, not quite. One Senate vote, the one for the Senate seat currently held by Republican Senator David Perdue, will be just like any other Senate vote you've ever cast. On your ballot, there will be one Republican and one Democrat, both chosen in the June partisan primary. But the other vote, the one to fill Senator Isakson's seat, is very different. Welcome to the jungle primary. It's the most unique voting opportunity Georgians have ever had. In this race, there will not be just one Democrat and one Republican chosen in a primary. Because of Georgia law, this is an open primary, meaning every candidate who qualified with the Georgia Secretary of State goes on the ballot. That's why this November 3rd special election is also called a jungle election. For once in your life, you can pick the best candidate, not one chosen by a partisan primary. 21 candidates all on the same ballot, 6 Republicans, 8 Democrats, 5 independents, a Green Party candidate, and 1 Libertarian. And it's not winner take all. One candidate must get 50% plus 1 to win in November. It's virtually guaranteed that the top 2 candidates will meet in a January runoff to finally settle the election. So this time, you can pick the person who can best address and solve kitchen table issues affecting you and your family, and who will make it work for Georgia in Washington. So when you start thinking about the important election in November, remember, one Senate race is normal, a Republican and a Democrat. The other one, to replace Johnny Isakson, is unique. It's a once-in-a-lifetime, unique opportunity for Georgians to pick a unique U.S. Senator. And the unique candidate in this unique election is Dr. Wayne Johnson of Macon. Expertise, focus, bipartisan, cut out of the mold of Senator Sam Nunn, Saxby Chambliss, and Johnny Isakson. Not tied to President Trump, not a politician. Visit johnsonsenate.com and for once, pick the best candidate for you and your family.